Well, good morning everybody, and welcome to my channel Simply Espresso, coming to you this morning from the northeast of Scotland. So my original plan was to do a review of Le Cabre's beans. However, I think these beans need a little bit more resting. I don't think they're quite ready yet. So in the meantime, I'll be doing a review for a coffee company called Missing Bean, and they're based in the UK. And this bean is from Thailand, which should be really interesting. I've never ever had a bean from Thailand yet. So the name of it is Doi Pangkhon, and it's a washed process, and gives us tasting notes of plum, cherry, and cocoa nibs. So perhaps quite traditional flavors there. So I'm expecting something more on the lines of traditional espresso, so your boldness and chocolate, etc. So it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to trying it. Anyway, so I've already weighed out the 18 grams of beans. So what we'll do is we'll just go along to the niche, take a look at the setting, and take a look at the beans. So back in a second. Okay guys, welcome back. That's us up top looking down at the beans in the niche. So I would suggest that these beans are medium roasted. Now I have the dial on the niche at 8.5. I will be honest, this bean has been a little bit of a faff to dial in. It's taken me about 3 or 4 attempts now, and I'm still not 100%. So last one I tried was at 9, so I've gone a little bit finer at 8.5. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that one, and see if it brings out a decent and consistent shot. Anyway, so on to the grind next. Okay guys, so welcome back. That's us back at the Puristika now, ready to pull a shot. So the boiler on the Puristika is sitting at 93 degrees Celsius, and the puck has been prepped with the 18 grams of coffee. We hope to get 36 grams out in approximately 25 to 30 seconds, give or take. So let's just move on to the shopping, shall we, and see what we get. Okay, so that was a 25-second pull, and the weight is, wow, 36.0 grams, so pretty much spot on. Exactly what I was looking for with this one, I think. As you can see, just a little bit of crema left over there. So I was relatively pleased with that shot. So what we'll do is just take a pause here and let the espresso cool down. When I come back, we'll do a tasting. So back in a second, guys. Okay guys, so welcome back. That's us ready to do a tasting. So as you can see, just a little bit of crema left over there. Be interesting to see if I get any of the plum notes at all. The notes do say plum, and I don't really get plum that often. So it'll be interesting to see what we get here. So let's just get onto the nose first, shall we? Oh, there's cherry. I can smell the cherries. Almost black cherry. There's chocolate there. It smells rich, luxurious, creamy. Definitely chocolate is the dominant note on this one, I think, with cherry. Right, so on to the taste. Medium bodied, quite light on the palate. That's actually really, really good. Initially greeted with that chocolate milk chocolate, black cherries, hints of fruitiness there. Quite sweet, bit of caramel sweetness as well coming out. No acidity with this one. Let's try another sip. It's quite rich. It's quite bold, actually. Again, quite medium-bodied. My second sip, a bit more tart on the palate. These aren't sweet cherries. As I say, more black cherries. There's definitely more of a citrus feel to it. If there is acidity, it's just a little bit of acidity, ever so slight. It is producing some dryness on the palate. I'm getting a bit of a juiciness. Again, the black cherry coming out. The cherry and the chocolate actually works really, really well together. Some more caramel sweetness. There's definitely more citrus coming out now as well on that second sip. I can't really detect plums, to be honest, on this one. It's definitely more your black cherry. This is not your sweet cherry, this is your darker cherry. More savoury, almost feel to it. But that chocolate is actually really, really nice and just plays along with that cherry really well. That's really, really tasty and highly enjoyable. It's quite bold, but not full-bodied on the palate, quite medium-bodied. Good texture, well balanced, good mix of sweetness and the more citric sort of feel from the black cherry. That's really, really enjoyable, actually. As a score, I'm probably going to give this one, I would say, a 7.5. I think it is, as an introduction to Thailand, or beans from Thailand, I think this is a really enjoyable one. And I think this was one that you will enjoy, probably a little bit more for traditional espresso lovers. So you're getting your big chocolate notes, some caramel sweetness as well. But there is black cherry there, so there's a little bit of citrus, a little bit of acidity that plays around with that. So again, this is not completely traditional, I would say, espresso notes. Yeah, if you enjoy your traditional espresso with a little bit of extra, you know, a bit of fruitiness, a bit of cherry, I'm sure you will find a lot to enjoy with this one. Would I buy this again? Probably not. I think there are other beans out there that fit this sort of profile that I prefer a bit more. But it's still it's highly enjoyable. I don't think you can go wrong with the bean. It's really enjoyable. But there are other roasters out there that, well, just prefer, to be honest. So anyway, that was Missing Beans, beans from Thailand, Doi Pangkhon. And it was highly enjoyable. So that's the end of the review, guys. Thanks for watching. It's always appreciated. And if you enjoy my content, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It's always appreciated. I'm not 100% sure what I will be doing next. I think I'm going to let those Le Cobra beans go rest for a little bit more. So I may cover another coffee roaster from Japan. And we'll see though. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day. And I'll see you all again soon. Take care.